Hi everyone, it's Amanda. I am back again for a June TBR using my to be read jar and reading some books that have been on my back shelf, my backlisted forever. And let me tell you, I am so glad I am doing this because it's really filtering out these books and learning if I'm liking them or not. Example, I pulled 3 books for May and I DNF'd, did not finish any of them. But that's okay. That taught me I didn't like the genre. Maybe it's the writing, maybe it's the plot, and that's fine. So I gave them away. I donated them. It was taking up space, and so now I know we can move forward. So for June, I'm going to pull 3 again. And May, I read Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. Now, I love Elizabeth Gilbert as a author, but this was more of a self-help book to me, and I wasn't feeling it. Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset. I'm not sure, but wasn't for me. Did not finish it. Also, All the Light we cannot see. Do not come after me. Do not come for me. I didn't like it, and it was an amazing plot line. You're following 2 children in a World War II era and their journey to safety with a little bit of magical realism in it. And it was written beautifully, but it just wasn't for me. I kind of like, whenever I picked it up, I'm like, I don't want to read this. And then I'm just like, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? So the 3rd book was the Friday Night Knitting Club. And I did pull this from the TBR jar. And so I made it the book club of the month. We meet Zoom every 2 weeks and we talk about the book we all read, and this is the one I picked, and I regret it because all the women in my group were like and I'm like, me too, right? And I didn't even finish it, and I'm a terrible host, but life's too short. Okay, so let's pick the first book in the TBR for June. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had baby and husband putting away dishes, and so I had to make sure it got quiet before continuing. So, TBR jar, let's see what we're reading next. Now, I did clean all of these out, but I just did a huge purge on my bookshelves because I was running out of space for books, and that was a problem. My solution is just buy a new bookcase, but that's not smart. So, I got rid of a lot of them, so we'll see if I pull any of those. The Becoming of Nour. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, let me go get it. Okay, here it is, Becoming Nour Shaw. And then I think this is the first book in the Shaw Confessions series. And I just swiped this up at a very good deal. So I figured, why not? And on the back, the blurb is darkly funny, deliciously creepy, and genuinely thoughtful. And that was from the author of the Divergent series. So I'm into all of that. So I'm pretty excited to read this. And it will be first book of the month. Okay, let's do book number 2. Be good to me. I hope it's a good month. Last month broke me. Okay. Wild Game, Book of the Month Club. I donated it. I was trying to make room on my shelves. I read the synopsis, look at Goodreads, and it just wasn't for me. And I knew it wasn't for me. So I donated it to my local church. Let's try again. Book number 2. Memoirs of a Geisha. Okay, hold on. Okay, and here we go. Memoirs of a Geisha. Now, I have owned this book and I've given it away, and I've bought it again because I found it for 50 cents in pretty good condition. So I figured, why not? And now it's time. It is time to read this to see if it's for me or not. Like we learned last month, some books I thought I was gonna love, I did not. So maybe I found my new favorite book, or maybe I just might not finish it. Either way, we're going through my shelves and we're clearing out the clutter. Sorry if it keeps moving. It's on my bed. Okay, last book. Are you ready? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Furiously Happy. Okay, hold on. All right, here it is. Furiously Happy. This isn't another self-help book, is it? I don't know if I can do another one right now, but it says the funny book of horrible things. So maybe it's memoir of a comedian, perhaps. I did read Mamrie Hart's memoir and Amy Schumer's, and I didn't hate it. So maybe this is what I need right now. Maybe this will make me happy during this pandemic and staying home and reading and not being in close to people. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that. So these are my 3 books for the month of June. Wish me luck. That it's not going to be the same as last month, because that was, I feel like it was very productive. I'm gonna look at it like that, because I got rid of 3 books off my bookshelf. I got room for 3 more, and we're gonna move on. I do have my own TBR cart in my bedroom. I know it's sad, but this is where those will live until I read them. What I'm currently reading right now is Nour Roberts' Of Blood and Bone. Now, I have never really been a Nour Roberts fan, but this is from the Year One series. The first book was Year One. It's about a pandemic hurting and killing a lot of people, and the people with magical powers are the ones that survive. And so how do they make a society off of their gifts? And so this is book 2. I've only gotten like a few pages in, but I am hyped for this. I got my mother to read it, and she loved it so much. She bought book 2 and book 3 and sent them to me. She's like, hurry and read them so I can read them. So that's what I'm currently reading right now. When I'm done reading it, I will get to my June TBR. And everyone, thanks for watching. Bye.